The Sims 4 just got one of the sexiest mod updates I've seen in ages. I'm so excited to try it out. If you've seen mine or any other Sims YouTubers build videos, you might have heard of the Better Build Buy mod, which is a tag in the search bar. When you click on it, you can auto put move objects on when you start the game, have organized debug. One of the best things about this mod is you can actually expand the build mode catalog. So you can make it basically 5 tiles instead of 2, you know, especially if you own a lot of packs and there is a lot of stuff like I've got here. Imagine trying to search through all of that into this 2x2. It is impossible. I don't know why the Sims team haven't done a base game update with this yet, but they haven't. I honestly think they should at some point because the game really needs it. But another thing I'm very excited about with this mod is a collections update. Now, if I'm scrolling through decorations and I see something I like, you can hover over it and click the middle of your mouse key and you see it has a star. You can then click on this here and then click on favorites and it will be in my favorites. This is actually something that we had in the Sims 3's base game. I believe we may have had it in the Sims 2 as well. In the Sims 3 at least, you could actually have multiple different favorite folders. So you can make a folder of your favorite decorations that look old-fashioned, a favorites of your like modern decorations or whatever. You could basically make any category you like and you can name it, you give it an icon. Right now with this mod, there's only one favorites box, but I believe in the future the creator is going to make it so you can have multiple different custom ones, which is really good. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I find myself often using the same objects over and over again. Like with the laundry day pack, I always use this light because it's really simple and I love it, but it's really difficult to find. But now I can just click it and it's got a little star. Do you know what? I'm also going to do that with the subtle saucer light because it is a godsend. Same, for example, with the decorations. Like, how much crap is this bloated with? There's so much rubbish. What I can do is just favorite some of the more normal looking paintings because as we know, like there are a lot of weird paintings in The Sims 4. Most of them we barely ever want to use because they're a little bit off. But now when I go over to my favorites, all my favorite paintings are there. Absolutely perfect. I feel like this, oh my God, there's a spider on my desk. Madam, can you get off my desk, please? Excuse me, madam, where did you go? You better not have gone in my headphones. I don't want you crawling in my ears. Thank you very much. I did just blow her out the window. Rest in peace. I hope she survived the fall. That was not positive karma. You can also delete them. So when you are in the favorites menu, you can use your middle mouse button and you can see they'll get a red flag on them. If you put a red flag on it, that means they will be deleted. So if I come out of favorites and I go back into favorites, you can see that they're all gone, the ones that I clicked before. The only thing is they don't have it for build mode yet. Not obviously this is build mode, but like the build menu, do you know what I mean? Not buy, because they're different. You can't use it for railings, though it seems you can use it for wall sculptures, although I guess they are normal buy mode objects, so that makes sense. Can you? Yeah, you can use them for chimneys as well, but you can't use it for flooring, for example, which I understand. Can you use it for plants? Oh my God, you can. That is useful. So, you know, I mean, if we're building a basic bitch house, I just feel like being able to sort through, for example, all of the different windows, because there's honestly so many. Like if you are a basic suburban bitch, you can highlight all your basic suburban bitch windows, and then when you go into favorites, they should all be there and you can make your basic American suburban houses. Absolutely perfect. Now, something a lot of people also don't know about this mod is organized debug. Guys, if you're a builder, you need debug. When you buy a Sims 4 pack, did you know you don't actually get all of the objects show up in the build menu? There's actually hidden ones locked away. So even though you've paid for it in the packs, you can't actually access it. They've hidden it behind cheats, which is so silly and annoying, but you can actually access it with this mod. So you can click on organized debug. When you first do it, you do have to restart your game. Hopefully it should work now. So with organized debug, you know, if you own Strangerville, for example, you can get this little sprout, or you can get this big sprout, or you can get this phallic looking thing. Multicolored phallic tentacle monster, whatever floats your boat. I'm not judging. Some of us are vanilla, others have kinks. Nothing wrong with that that at all, even if it is an octopus tentacle king. Not saying that's me. The reason why I love this though is because like if you go into plants, the organized debug adds all the plants organized in the menu. I mean, if you wanted to, you can have that tree in your back garden that takes you into the fairy realm if you wanted to. Without the organized debug cheat, it's really difficult to search for those debug objects because they often have weird names. With the cheat, oh, how did I add a UFO in my house? Where the hell did that come from? I swear I didn't put that in there. Bloody journey to Batu. Anyway, what I was saying, in this build menu, as well as the favorites, we have the debug menu, which separates debug from everything else, which is quite big. But what you can do is if you own a specific pack, like, I don't know, Get Famous, it shows all of the Get Famous debug, all of the hidden items. Or if you own Horse Ranch, for example, which is one of the latest packs, look at that, you can buy a sheep in debug or a goat in debug. You can even buy a horse grave in debug if you're feeling morbid, or you could buy a head for some reason. Not too sure why we've got a head over here. I won't ask questions. We also have live edit. Now, this is the really cool stuff. This is all the decorations. Oh, look, there's a little unicorn decoration. You look a little bit creepy. Right now, we are sorting just by Horse Ranch, but as you can see with Horse Ranch, you can get these pickup trucks. Obviously, you can't drive them. It's just decoration. But you can get, for example, this big tree. You could get this tree here. You can get this grass. You can get these huge boulders if you really wanted to. I'm just searching now by the Growing Together pack as another example. You can see we've got this tree here. We've got another tree here. We've got another big tree here. Another tree here. Oh my God. There's so many bloody trees everywhere. But if you didn't unlock debug, you wouldn't be able to see these. But obviously you can use a bb.show hidden objects cheat, bb.show live edit objects cheat. But with this, it's a lot easier. And that's because it gives them their own menu. Oh my God, a debug swing. Is that usable? No way that's usable. I didn't know. Or like a debug bridge, which is very cool that your Sims can walk across. Another thing this mod does, okay, traditionally debug items can't be cloned. So, you know, if you use the eyedropper tool, click on something and you can clone it. But traditionally you can't actually clone debug items. But I believe with this mod, it actually allows you to clone items with it, which is again so useful. Another random thing this mod does, okay, if you plop a random light down and you think it's not bright enough, it's not the right color, you can shift click on it and it comes up with this wheel. You can change the dimmer on the light to change how bright the light is. You could also change the shade. So you can make the light completely yellow. You can make it red. You can make it blue. Or you can use an entire color wheel, which is literally so cool. And you can change the brightness of it, make it completely black or something if you wanted to. And you can apply that to all lights or just this room or whatever. It's useful if you have a little light like this and you're like, this isn't bright enough. You can just change the tone of it to make it brighter. It's very good. The mod is called Better Build by Twisted Mexi, and you can find it on Twisted Mexi's website. Oh my God, this sounds like a sponsored video. It's not. Basically, people keep asking me, Satch, why didn't you link to mods in your bio? YouTube recently changed their policy on links, and if you use a link to a website that YouTube considers like spammy or breaking their terms of service, they will basically like add a strike to your channel, and if you get too many, they can demonetize your channel or they can even ban your channel. Like, it's really serious. I don't know why they've made it so severe. The problem is sometimes that YouTube's link detection thing gets things wrong. I've had it before where they've thought a link of mine to a mod was spammy and they flagged and like stroked my channel, but it wasn't spammy. It was just an error in their system. So I'm not linking to mods anymore, but you can Google it and find it, and I will find it. So I will put the details of that in the description. Did you know I have a list of my best and most favorite Sims 4 mods of all time? You should check that out. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.